San Jose, California. In the latest chapter of the Theranos saga, Ramesh Sunny Balwani, the company's former chief operating officer and ex-boyfriend of founder Elizabeth Holmes, was found guilty on all 12 criminal fraud charges. Balwani had no reaction as the verdict was read at the U.S. District Court in San Jose, California, and stared straight ahead at Judge Edward Davila. Balwani's family members could be seen consoling him, and his two brothers were by his side. The jury found Balwani guilty on patient counts as well, which was not the case for Holmes' verdict. The court set his sentencing hearing for November 15 and modified his $500 unsecured bond to a $750 secured bond. Balwani and his legal team left the courthouse without answering questions. "We are obviously disappointed with the verdicts. We plan to study and consider all of Mr. Balwani's options including an appeal," Balwani's attorney, Jeffrey Coopersmith, said in a statement. Jurors deliberated for 5 days. Balwani, 57, sat masked next to his defense attorneys, and shifted in his seat as the trial judge reviewed the verdict. Jurors heard from 24 government witnesses, who painted Balwani as an accomplice to his ex-girlfriend and Theranos CEO. HolmesEach wire fraud count carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison and the conspiracy count carries a maximum of 5 years. Legal experts expect Balwani will appeal. The trial began on March 22 and experienced several delays due to the pandemic. Prosecutors alleged Balwani conspired with Holmes in a decade-long scheme to bilk hundreds of millions of dollars from investors and patients in an effort to keep the struggling company afloat. According to prosecutors, Balwani oversaw Theranos' grossly inflated financial projects, the lab operations and a doomed Walgreens deal. Theranos had promised to revolutionize blood testing by making it cheaper, faster and less painful than traditional lab tests. Balwani is not a victim, Assistant U. Attorney Jeffrey Schenk said in his closing argument. He is a perpetrator of the fraud. Mr. Balwani knows that the biggest threat to fraud is the truth. Balwani's legal team called 2 witnesses, an Arizona physician who used Theranos blood analyzers and an information technology consultant who testified about a missing database, the laboratory information system, that contained patient test results.